Well, good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Welcome in. Just so we're clear, before anyone gives me any sass, the stream rules do not start here. Thank you. That said, I'm still gonna try not to, go quiet for an extended period of time. Hi, Annie. Congratulations on first, Annie. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Yar. Hello, Lurking Yoshi. It has indeed been a while. And I do indeed hope you're doing well. And hello to any actual lurkers. Yeah. So, what dog isn't afraid of firecrackers? So the rules are as follows. Yeah, it's very rare, and tell me a small dog that isn't. Okay, never mind. Well, no. Cooper's a normal dog. I'm kidding. Anyway, we're gonna move on. So, we are gonna be playing Phasmophobia. And the rules are, if I stop talking for 30 seconds, the stream ends. This does not count if I get a raid, if I go AFK, or if something urgent comes up. Those are my exceptions. How am I gonna count this? Well, it's one part honor system. I couldn't find. I did look. There aren't any timers that respond to microphone activity, at least not on the open market. I have a timer that's gonna be going. I have a stopwatch that's gonna be going, and y'all can hold me accountable. I will know. There will be an honor system. But I could not find a proper timer that was set to respond to voice activity. It just isn't out there. There's not really much of a need for it, if I'm being honest. And I'm not going to reach out to a programmer for one silly little stream. So there is a stoppy watchy that's going to be on screen for the gaming. Well, that's the thing, Frigid. That is a very stacked comparison because ancient dogs didn't have cars. That's why they're so scary to dogs. They're not a natural thing. Fireworks and cars are not part of nature. You brought a car or a firework to an ancient dog and made it backfire. Thunders are boom. It's not the same kind of boom. Still a funny job. You're a funny job, Yar. Alright. Enough of the dog pile. No pun intended. We ain't gonna dogpile on the streamer. Yeah. Back on topic. Phasmophobia. We're gonna be going through the new update. Obviously, I've already played it. I'm gonna be scaling up the difficulty every match. So I'm gonna start at 1.0 difficulty, you know, basic amateur. Then I'm gonna go up to intermediate, then I'm gonna go to professional. And then I'm gonna start going into custom. Or maybe I'll do custom after nightmare. Maybe after nightmare I will do custom. But then I'll start going up one multiplier per round until I lose. And if I lose, well, I just don't go up. I gotta try again. I don't know why I said until I lose. Every time I win, the difficulty goes up. And I have to continue to maintain active commentary in the meantime. This is a challenge for myself, just for fun. If I see any armchair referees trying to be aggressive about anything, you will be timed out. This is your only warning. This is all for fun. If I stop talking for 30 seconds and don't realize, you can tell me. You just don't get to be aggressive about it. That being said, I am about to go into the game now. So let me... Excuse me. One moment. Excuse me. Had some stuck gas from some indigestion. And all I had was rice and tea. I hate my body. Okay, so if everyone understands the rules, both for me and for you, I'm gonna go into the game now. And thus it begins. The cold and broken Waluigi goes on his adventure. Oh, I forgot to mention we're doing random maps. Dogpile still exists? I'm gonna be real, I never even heard of it. Of course we got the prison. Good thing we're an amateur. So this is gonna be really awkward. Okay. So I had to unplug my headset, sorry. We're gonna start just by reconnaissance. We're gonna try to find where the ghost is. We'll worry about getting supplementary data. By the way, I do not need to get a perfect game. I might try to anyway, depending on what difficulty and how the game's going. But I do not need to get a perfect game for this. So we're gonna start... I guess I'll bring a video camera. And I'll get my head flashlight. I love my head flashlight. Alright, in we go. Piled on the big search in one spot. Oh, I see. Actually, that sounds vaguely familiar. I might have heard of it before. The big problem here is that the temperature doesn't really start. You know what? Game gave me apples. I might as well take the apples, right? So... I wish the ghost was trapped. Right, my mic doesn't work. I wish the ghost was trapped. I wish the ghost was trapped. Okay, fine. Ghost. I wish to trap the ghost. Cool. Now, as you might notice, that also trapped me. However, we can just do that. I can wish to leave. And now I'm gonna go check on my sanity while I let that ghost do his thing for a minute. I got lucky with that. Getting the, what do you call it? The monkey's paw right out the door. And that barely cost me any sanity. It did stop the grace timer, but that's alright. I don't mind that. So, what that did for me, if anyone is unfamiliar, I want to trap the ghost. We'll do technically three things. It will lock the ghost in its room. It will lock you in whatever room you're in. And it will, in 1 minute from the time of making your wish, start a cursed hunt. Now, if you leave the house for a minute, you can bypass that cursed hunt. Thank you for the offering, Frigid. So, what I have essentially done is I have locked the ghost. And you're thinking, Cage, it's a ghost. It can walk through the door. And you are absolutely correct. It does make it so the ghost won't leave its room until the minute passes. But it's a ghost. It can walk through the door, which means that door is still locked. So, oh, so did I, Yara. I had work. I'll go check the VOD later. No, you won't, Frigid. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't know. Today's a weird exception to that rule, but, like, anyway, let it go. Words. What was I saying? Yeah, so he left the room. The door's locked. So I gotta go look around for a locked door. And when I find a locked door, that's the ghost's room. Of course. So now I believe it's easily been a minute. I can head on back in there. Pardon me. I swear my indigestion is going to be what makes me lose this game. Do I have anything? I'll leave the thermometer. Alright, so basically, now what I have to do is look for a locked door, as I have just explained a moment ago. Now, this is amateur, so every door starts locked. I mean, shut, not locked. This door... Let's see now, so... I guess I could talk about my work day a little bit today, I don't know. So... Basically... Today sucked. It wasn't, like, super busy, it was kind of on and off, but... It was just a lot of... Excuse me, a lot of floating around and trying not to get too stressed out about stuff. Because there was so much downtime and time was dragging. And we started off kind of not short-handed. We had decent bodies, but that ended very quickly. So, I wonder if they fixed that exploit. I doubt it. So now... What? I swear to God, if I have to check every single prison cell For a locked prison cell. I think I do, so I will for good measure. That doesn't count because that's a back door. So hold on 1 second. Some people get locked inside of rooms never knowing they had the key in their hand the whole time, or is the phrase locked inside of rooms with unlocked doors. So neither... I don't even get that second one. Alright, so that's all unlocked. Now, 30 seconds might be too generous, but this is me we're talking about. So, we're gonna leave it as is. Maybe we'll up the difficulty if I start going for a long time. But, you know. Door is shut, but not locked. I see. Pardon me. So I had a theory at work for a while. I have one peer in my supervisors that, well, two specific ones. One of them was wondering, like, hey, did this one stop working here? And I said, no, she still works here. I work with her plenty. And he's just like, oh, she never seems to be here when I'm here. And then I thought about it for a second, because she was supposed to be there that day, but it called out. And I thought and I wondered. I said, I wonder, and I didn't say this to him, because that would be a bad idea. I said, I wonder if she calls out because she doesn't want to work with him. So today, I asked her that, just as a joke. Like, I was like, I used to have the theory that you called out whenever you were supposed to be closing with this guy. And her answer was, it's either that or I get fired. And I was like, I did not expect such a straightforward answer to that. That was not the answer I expected, but yeah. He works 2 jobs, and after finishing a whole shift, he doesn't want to come in and work with this guy who they don't really get along. Because then she would risk getting her ass fired by telling him off. And I thought that was pretty amusing, to be honest. But it's just so funny that, like, I full on did not really expect that to A, be the truth of the matter, and B, for her to actually just... Okay, we found the ghost. For her to actually... Wait. Maybe this isn't its room. Ooh. No, this is its room. The door wasn't locked. I think they fixed that exploit, and I'm both sad and happy about that. I'm gonna need to get a thermometer in here. Well, for the answer to that question, you would need to ask Vi. Hey, look, ghost orb. Or just check her Discord, because she's talked about it. I'll leave this here and get more equipment. Soon-ish, probably, but like... The only reason I said that the way I said it... Oh, you shithole. Anyway, it's because, yeah. I'm a mod. I am not a secretary. But yeah, she's been very busy since she got home from her trip, so... Why is the power off, you piece of garbage ghost? Anyway. So. Phasmophobia. Obviously my obsession has dwindled a good bit since its prime. But pardon, it cannot be denied that I still very much like this game, and there is a reason for that. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is. But to fully understand it, I was going to... bullying... Hold on. See, it highlighted the whole word. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, I think it's the... Yeah. You figured it out. I cannot fix it for you right now. My apologies. Well, actually, yes, I can. Hold on. I mean, I'm not letting it through. But the first one I will. I just hope it doesn't think that the second word is okay because of that. But it's not like I can't ban somebody if they try to do it. So anyway, Phasmophobia. I like the puzzle angle. That's the... You little Dickens. So it's a good puzzle game. It's like a puzzle before it's a horror, honestly. And it can make you focus like an elderly. Excellent. So now we have Spirit Box. It could be a mimic still, so I'm not going to circle Ghost Orb yet. I just heard a ding. I'll be back with more gear, guys. But yeah, the intensity of the game and the puzzle aspect of it. It's not like an intense game, but I mean, how pulled in you have to be. It makes you have to focus, which means it can serve as a stress relief because, well, if you don't know this, like digging into a puzzle or a mystery or something, it's something that you have to actively think about. It can serve to distract your brain from like stress or anxiety or whatever, and it can actually calm you down. Then, you know, on top of all that, the game isn't really very jump scare heavy unless you're Vi. Or Atticall. Camera, I guess. I don't need to worry about a perfect score on this match, to be honest. Because it's just amateur. But I will bring the camera anyway. A little extra money never hurt. Alright. Now, I think, based on behavior, actually, it might be a mare. Because there's exactly 17 windows in this prison. No. Okay. Alright, Frigid. You do you, buddy. But that's not how hauntings work. Technically speaking. You know how ghosts work. Like, to be frank, about unfinished business. If you have unfinished business at a strip club, I have concerns. And not good concerns. What do we got? Hello, Hyacinth. Thank you for the daily offering. It is an absolute pleasure to see you, as always, as it is for... This dude keeps turning on the shower. Well, I say dude, I didn't even check the ghost name. Michelle, I'm so sorry, Michelle. This lady keeps turning on the shower. Whoa! That's a big yeet. Still just a 3, though. Oh, but that rules out ghostwriting. Where's my UV light? Pinky ghost. It's Lahonk. Well, it's not Lahonk because it's Michelle. So now, oh, never mind. I don't have to sit here and wait. All right. So it's not ghost writing. It's not ultraviolet. It can no longer be the twins. So ghost orb. It's yokai or onryo. All right. So that means I'm gonna really want to get another dots in here, and then a tripod. Good, it wasn't the twins. Yes, it was not the twins. So, and I'm really gonna have to, like, I should have had someone counting how many times I say freaking so throughout this stream. But anyway. Let's talk about what I gotta do here. Well, freezing, it can't be EMF, so it's freezing or dots. I can just, no, ghost work! I know you're just making jokes, but it OCDs my brain because, well, I don't necessarily think ghosts are or are not real. I think they are just not in the same way they exist in media. You know what I mean? Especially not like those shows like Ghost Hunters or whatever, where they have to fantasticalize everything to make the ratings. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, the typical beliefs of why ghosts linger. They're not going to be sitting there and doing dishes with you. Or for you. Although I did see a funny short about, like, this lady who just was absolutely not scared of the ghost. So the ghost was eventually just, they gave up and they were watching movies with them. Oh, well, that was easy. Alright. It's an onryo. Now, I'm not even going to bother getting some supplementary data because it's basic mode. It's amateur. The money is going to be literally worthless. Ghost Adventures. It's the lion, it's the lion. Okay, anyway. But it was like the ghost lady was like, why is she doing that or something like that? And the living lady was just like, I don't know. I'm also watching this for the first time. Just watch the movie or whatever. It was dumb, but it mildly amused me because of the way it presented it. So it's an onryo. Let's move on to our next difficulty.
I prepared some jobs for you.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, I got some dailies done. That's why I got so much money from amateur mode. Yeah. Now, we can up the ante to intermediate. We're still going to do random. We're going to go right into it. I don't know, man. Your brain works in mysterious ways. What did I get?
Arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Huh.
I've got a report that suggests a
Why?
possible ghost sighting.
Oh my god, why? And also, why does my video keep unpausing on my mobile? I'm literally not clicking anything. Okay, I need to make my... Yep. The settings reset again, because of course I did. Why? I don't understand this. I'm not doing anything to change anything. Doesn't make any... Why? Oh my god, the video unpaused again. I hate technology. As much as I love technology, I hate it. So now I'm just looking to see if I can see a cheeky ghost orb. I probably won't. But it is theoretically possible. Has happened. Alright, back to the beginning. Alright. Of course you do. Sabo's design is unique in what Sabo wanted, and it's not generic. Like, all of Gen 1 of Hololive was, all things considered, they played it very safe with the designs. When you actually think about it. They didn't know how much interest there was going to be. Yeah, Yar, can you check for me? Who is Saba's artist? I would like to know. If you're able to find out. If not, I'll find out later. Ain't no worries. Of course the lights are out. Really? Huh. Fascinating. 0 EYMC. Okay. It's a classroom. That doesn't help me much. Yes, I remember Sobi. Energy was the best one. Gura, of all people, broke the tradition. I mean... Nobody. Because she didn't do anything yet. Teehee. I mentioned Gura for no discernible reason, of course, but it's interesting. That's not the same artist as Gura, even though there's some similarities. That's what I had expected. Let me see. No, I'll do my research later. Let's just try to find this dang ghost room. Oh, I should check where the power is, even though it can only be one of 2 spots on this map. Right by the stairs. Okay. No biggie. Then grab a lighter. I'm gonna lose my mind. What? Hee. Okay, basically, I am very small. I didn't really try any except for energy and power. And like occasionally I think I tried 1 or 2 others. I don't remember, but energy was the best. I will take no disagreements on this. Well, no, I'm kidding. It's an opinion. Yeah, you said that at the beginning of the stream, Frigid. Let's see. Oh. If I can't find what classroom that was. I don't think it was this one. Let's see now. No. That's the main hallway. I did turn that light on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, baby, we are getting lucky. So it's one of these classrooms. It's probably this one. I would say it's this one. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yep. Yep, this is the classroom. Yeah. What weird backwards logic are you working on now? Check for Orbeez, first and foremost. Could we not? I don't see any orbs. No, I don't think there's any ghost orbs, which is good. That's one evidence out, but I will keep the camera in the room for now. I will turn the light back on. I will go get more gear. Okay. So I was right. Okay. So that's kind of same idea. One second. I'm just checking something real quick. What did you say their name was? I'm scrolling up. Nope, that's not them. Interesting. Well, honestly, good for her for using a fan artist. Not that I have any, correlation there at all. They drew Gura. That's weird. What a weird standard. Why does that... I'm going to murder Twitch because this mobile app, literally in my stream preview, keeps unpausing. This is infuriatingly frustrating. Because I'm not trying to have it blare out of my phone speakers and into my microphone or into my house when people, it's already bad enough that I'm gabbing away here. I will look them up later. That sounds like a match made in heaven, though. Like, hey, you were a big supporter. Let's keep this thing going. That's really cool. Please pardon me for that yawn. Oh, you know what? No. Oh, fine. Can't bring everything all the time. Only got 3 pockets. I almost said I only got 3 hands, but then I immediately thought better of it. Alright. Where is this? There it is. heard of and are wearing are two different things, Frigid. Anyway, that's the rules the game gives me. Doesn't matter. Hello? Shut the door? You did? And I think you turned the light on. I'm pretty sure I left that off. Interesting. Whoa. Rude. Also. Wow, very rude. I think it's safe to assume that they aren't, Gearbox. Oh no. Thank you. Jeez Louise, lady. Good God, I'm trying to exist here. Hello, who is it? That's an EMF5. Alright, let's get some more gear in here. What are we talking about? Well, then that's a you problem. Of course, it's a me in the game problem. All right. So basically, I don't know, man. I almost got in here looking for an EMF5, but then I remembered I literally got an EMF5 when I was in the building. I was right to leave, though, because, woo, that did a number on my brain. I will bring a photo camera just because. And let me check real quick. Of course you threw it over again. Gorio on the board? Yes, it is. That's unfortunate. Pardon me. I apologize. I had to yawn. Brian is mess. Are you saying brain is messy? I don't know. So, Brian Fard. Oh, that's my torch, candle, lantern thing. I heard that. Video. Stop unpausing. Okay. Oh. Wonderful. You have ultraviolet. Okay. It's not a mare. No! You. Alright. What is Vi's superhero name? Oh, ultraviolet? Yeah. That does make sense. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what makes RPG Maker horror games so good. Because I recently found out about a new one. Grimmy was playing it on stream the other day. Okay, so from there, can't really talk about RPG horror games without talking about the big three. Which would be... You know? The Witch's House, Ebe, and Mad Father. But then, of course, there's Misao. So I guess you could call it the big four. But I don't feel like Misao is as popular, although it is a good game. And then, of course, there's Aoni, a whole bunch of good ones. But what makes them so good? I know they are. What do you think? I live under a rock? I would love to see a sequel or something done with Ebe. Ebe was incredible. More to the point, though. Ah. The door got jammed. Bro. I need the footies. For the Oni fans. There we go. Cool. Ghost event, huh? Didn't mean to do that. That's alright. That was rude. Who's the Pup Talk? The Pup Talk Hollow Girl. I don't even know what that's meant to translate to. But, why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Ah! Oh, Fuamoko Bao Bao? But it could also mean... What's their name? Corone. There's a bunch of Hound and or Canine VTubers in Hololive. You know, Pup Talk. But they don't have Pup Talk. Nothing called Pup Talk anyway. Hell yeah, EMF reading. I thought you could record an EMF 5 reading. Apparently you couldn't, I missed it. Where did I put that photo camera? There it is. Okay. Alright. I mean, they have a talk show, but I don't think it's called Pup Talk. I digress. Unless it's Goryeo, I don't think it's gonna end up being Dots. Oh. Gotcha. On. But yeah, the RPG Maker games. There's Witch's House. Obviously, that's a good one. There's Mad Father. There's Ebe. They're all very different, but equally very good games. Oh, Pup Talks. I understand what you mean now. You might be right. But... Did I actually get ghost video? I got ghost video! That's a duplicate, though. Got that by accident. I know this is just an amateur game, or intermediate, but I think I will go for the perfect on this one. Just because I'm already well on the way, you know what I mean? So, plus I still gotta figure out who they are. It's not... Oh, I didn't check the temperatures. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I can take a photo with a mirror. Moko have great designs. And they're very cute in personality as well. 10 out of 10 tubers. Cage approved. Cage knee approb. Whatever. What did I come back for? Oh, I came back for the sanity pill, right. Frick. Okay. No, that's right in the entrance, though. What are my quests? Sanity. Oh, great. Escape from the ghost and prevent with crucifix. Okay. Okay. I know how I'm gonna get those, but what would John Glenn think? John Glenn would approve. Actually, no, I don't think he would. Gonna be honest with you, Yar. I don't think half the things we say John Glenn approves of, he would actually approve of. But, I mean, if we continue the trend that what Yar approves of is what John Glenn approves of, then yes. But, yeah, no, heyo. Brother. You're upset. Huh? 1 degree, huh? What? Photo cam. What am I holding? Oh, right. The crucifix. Brother. Can I get a freezing reading? No? Ooh. A little slow on that one. Dang. Alright. I think maybe he would be an enjoyer. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Alright, New RPG horror games. It might be hard to believe, but like they're still on the rise. Like, hold on. Oh, this one's so creepy. Anyway, good creepy though. EMF 5 reading. I did record it, and then paranormal talking. Cool. Because the Look Outside, the game I was playing on stream for a while, that was made in RPG Maker. And there's a one I haven't played, but it's called Pocket Mirror. That one's very cute, very sweet. What do I need? 3 more photos and 1 more video. Yeah, okay. And then the new one that I saw last night, that I guess only came out fairly recently. And that one was called Clinical Trial. That game was horror in the truest, purest form. By way of it, just made you feel uncomfortable. At every given opportunity, it made you feel uncomfortable. There we go. I don't think I got a handprint. I did not. Footprint and handprint are separate. I think fingerprint on light switch also counts as separate. I'm not... Oh. That's not good. That's a duplicate. Did not mean to record the EMF, so I'm going to turn that off before that happens again. Okay. Now, I know I can get one more photo easy. Really wish I was holding the video camera. No, I already have door moving. Okay. Can you call a phone? No? Alright. Alright. No, I said Oni fans. I didn't say Onry. Then the pun loses weight. It's just a bad play on words. Bow bow, not bye bye. But yes. Phasmophobia, they're good. They're good people. Anyway, here's my free final photo. Boom. Unique. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Well, unique up on it. But tish. I do want to check now if I have... Hold on a second. I do want to check for dots. It's probably a Goryo. Yep. Easy. Goryo. I could have recorded that. I'm stupid. Well, of course it is if you want to be, you know, stereotyping and adding an extra letter that I didn't say, then it does sound like that. But no, I said Oni fans, not Onry fans. But yeah, the Clinical Trial, I keep getting off topic, that new RPG Maker horror game. It should be, if you want my opinion on it, it should be exploding in popularity very soon. That game was really good. Very uncomfortable, but that's what made it good. It was horror because it made you think, it made you worry, like at every other turn, what was going to happen. No big jump scares, and that's not what makes horror horror. Which is another thing I like about RPG horror, is that it usually doesn't have a heavy reliance on jump scares. Got it. Dots Ghost recorded. So that is 5 unique videos. Just need an audio recording. And you know what? I know what I can get for the audio recording. But first, Goryo. If I just said I watched this documentary, I'm kind of fitting New Balance shoes. Oh. That's an unnecessary extra step, to be honest. Most people just buy it because it looks good. I think I should be fine with one punch, but I'll bring two. Keep one nearby as a backup. Yar, you're gonna think I'm insane for what I'm doing. And I gotta say, if I die here, then I'm still upping the difficulty because we know I can beat this and I'm just being stubborn. Yar, do you know what I'm gonna do for my final sound? You already think I'm insane? That's fair. Honestly. No, don't. What if I want to? What if I want to, Yar? This is gonna be the easiest guaranteed sound effect I can get. Actually, I'm curious. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Dang. Okay. What's my sanity at? I got it. Cool. And now? Now we wait. What are you doing? Bridget, what are you doing? Interesting. Gorio, please. There we go. Easy. Burned crucifix. I have a smudge. But I still need to use it. I'm gonna go get my spare so I have two. It's an in-game sound. It's not a sound I'll be doing, it's a sound the game will be doing. And I already did it. Also, I just want to say birds are cool. That is all. They're smart, they're pretty, and there's so many different kinds of them. That's it. Bird's cool. But yeah, the clinical trial game, I was watching Grimmy play it. I think it was last night, might have been the night before. Had a lot of fun with that. That was a good stream. There we go. Hey, ghosty lady. And whee! So anyway. This doesn't count. Give me a second. My God. That was, okay, we're safe. That was close. If I hadn't gone back for my extra smudge, I would be dead. Oh my God. And there you see the downside to the tier 3 smudge stick. I was locked in that bathroom stall with that ghost. I had to think real quick and get my butt out of there. Not everything tier 3 is perfect. Not always the super ultimate best way to do something. That's something you always got to keep in mind in a game like this. Yeah, Yar said it before. He's not Jar Jar or Yar Yar. And Frigid, I've said this before. You can ask me like a human to turn a redeem back on. But at the same time, I'm already rambling like a lunatic. Oh, we got a perfect game. No, we don't. I don't have the bone. I did all this for nothing because I'm not looking for the bone on this map. Goodbye. But it was fun. It was rewarding. Good practice. My chair getting stuck. Ugh. Yay. But it was going to be a good game anyway. So, what do we got? Not bad. Yeah, money. Alright, now we go up to professional. And we do random again. Yeah, I know. I said I missed the bone. Are you serious? No, we're mulliganing that.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
You're mulliganing this?
Report, unfortunately.
Just despite Frigid, it's the twins. It's the same map. I'm not doing high school again, 2 games in a row. I got lucky the first time on finding the room easy. It was a mare, okay.
Back. I've got
Alright.
jobs ready for you.
Try again. Run it back. Alright, we'll do Bleasdale, absolutely. But yeah,
Alright, yeah. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
yeah, Grimmy, she enjoyed the game, but it did make her uncomfortable.
Like this is going to be a tough one.
Grimmy is an interesting streamer, though. Very small stream energy, even though they're a big stream. Oh, yeah. I like to come up with silly names sometimes when I'm going to be streaming. You didn't see that. That's just left over from that collab I had. What are we doing? We got Daybreak. Excuse me. Alright, we're going straight for blood now. We're just going to get the answer. Yeah, it's I think the reason Grimmy's stream feels like a small stream energy is because of well, hey, you know, there's a matter of viewer count versus active viewers. Like those 1,300 people, you got to imagine maybe like 50 of them are actually talking in chat. Yeah, no, mongrel is considered an insult. In fact, I actually got temporarily banned from the Phasmophobia Steam forums for calling someone that. Yes, I'm serious. But, I digress. I shouldn't be insulting people. Richard, what was even the point of that? You already knew it was blocked. Okay, anyway. Bridget's lunacy aside. No, it's not dumb, it's an insult. Like, it's not just an insult, but it is an insult. So it makes sense why it's blocked. But it's a real word. Yeah, that's why I said it's not just an insult. I am going to allow Yars, though. Because, like, obviously he didn't mean it as an insult. And I think most people won't. Nice glitch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the room at this rate. I forgot to check where the power was. I got all these lighting glitches with the daylight. Random daylight leaking through. My brightness settings are correct, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. That is skirting a line, I think. Where the heck? This is how I'm gonna lose. It's moments like this that I'm gonna lose. When I'm torn between chat, finding the ghost, and my brain maintaining conversation. These are the times where I run a very real risk of cutting the commentary for too long. Oh, I'm getting my headlamp because I can't stand this. I need light. Damn, huh? Get wrecked. No, I'm sorry. Headlamp. Oh, we have activity. You know what? Just gonna take this lantern. Alright, but yeah, the active chats are small. Grimmy and her chat are very chill. I forgot the video camera. You know what? Whatever. Piss on that episode. Why piss on that episode? Ruined your dreams? I don't even actually know what we're talking about, so don't pay me too much mind. Are you up here? That would suck. Maybe not. I think this is just a really creaky attic. Oh! I clicked out. That was on me. No, they're in here. They're in this room of the attic specifically. Oi! I need my light. The power not in here? No, I guess not. Alright, well, we'll be back. And maybe when I find the power, I can actually get it turned on in here. Can't believe they're actually in the attic. Hold on. Please pardon me. Doesn't that remind you of the guy from Blueprints a little bit? Just a little bit. That one The one, like not your player character, but your rich uncle. We're just gonna run with it. So let's run with it. I wonder if my like of sorry to be all over the place, but I wonder if my like of like mundane task horror has any overlap with why I enjoy Phasmophobia so much. Like that's one reason I like Voices of the Void so much. Mundane horror is really good. Change my mind, you won't. Like mortuary assistant. Stuff like that. Stuff like that, where you gotta do a task while avoiding being, you know, haunted or moited. Right? Thermometer. Folder in here? No. So this is all one room. Not happening. Alright, we'll be back. Oh. Forgot about my dots. Interesting, did they just go through that? Really wish I had that on video. Oh, hell yeah! Ghost writing right out the door. Ghost writing, no ghost orb. More dysentery. Pardon me. Fortunately, I'm quite tired. So I might not run this as long as I would like to. It's also not exactly having the same effect I wanted it to. I think being a little stricter on myself and being less tired would have a better result for sure. Hold on though. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Now we're gonna check for dots real quick. We already got the ghost writing. Not an orb. That's a weird particle glitch. Thank you for the hydrate, Frigid. Oh! Oh, I just missed it! Oh, I need to breathe. Let me get your water. Time out for 1 second. I'm just gonna drink some water. Why am I breathing? Nah. Frigid. Good job today, Frigid. Yes, I did. Hello, Toast. Oh. All right, none of the great plagues, please. Not when I'm already tired. Well then, fine. Don't take your compliment. No, we're gonna mow. I have it. I'm not gonna go get greedy. No, Toast is not late. Don't take
Welcome
attendance.
back. There's some jobs ready for you.
That's one of those rare instances where just two evidence. Excuse me, could only be one thing. Did a good job at relaxing and doing something you like instead of stressing yourself out. I don't know, Frigid. Made me a giggle. Tee-hee. Alright, sit tight a minute. We're gonna head over here real quick. Like I said before, I'm in between games. I'm on the screen. It doesn't count. Oh, crap. I dropped my water. Know what, Frigid? You want the stream to end? Because I can end. It's like, oh no, the punishment game has paused. I guess Frigid wants me to end the stream. I never said I was ending, Frigid. Also, that's the whole point of the stream, is that I could end at any minute. Honestly, y'all are cool. Toast, you're... I might actually remove compliment. It's getting harder and harder for me. Toast, you're a cool guy. I'll just keep it generic. This is not the ending screen, Frigid. Well, I never heard that one before. Yeah. Sorry, I had a rose doodle moment. I'm trying to decide if I do end early because I'm not feeling good, but like, Tasty? No. I'm not calling you tasty. Oh, God. Why am I always tired? I'm sick of this. I'm gonna chill for a bit, guys. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'll do at least one more game. We'll see how I feel. So I'm gonna take a brief BRB. And I don't get to stream as much as I want to because of work, you know? I'll be right back and we will take it from there. What the heck? What the heck was that toilet paper? Did you guys see that? Truth be told. Oop. Get out of here. At the town hall. Oh! Oh, God. For teasing you for the product placement. Hashtag not sponsored. I should have ridden more carefully. It's my fault that your cat. Shut up. Huh? Well, damn. Not sure which little girl I like anymore. Raya? What did you do? Where's Eric? He's dead. What? No, he won't hurt anyone else. Well, there's a lot more people. How you doing, buddy? That really should not have worked, but we take it. Alright, how do we do this? Crap. I am batting 1,000 today. Oh, be quiet. We're fine.
That guy there will lead us up.
I can drive sane when I want to. I just don't want to. Good for your husband. Go ahead, just go ahead. You're all ridiculous. I know, the timing on that was impeccable. By the way, I still have to be AFK, but Yargenti, eat shit. And I'm sorry. You're awesome. Be right back again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a wonderful choky pick. You need. All right. Game is on. Frigid. You're not getting your Shuckle hybrid with Elvis. Toast. Shut up. Frigid. Shut up. We're going one more game, but I'm going to ramp up the difficulty to my, well, somewhat here. We're going to go a little different. I'm going to do 2 seconds of grace period. That give me, yeah, that's fine. Sprinting off, we want sprinting on. So 4.21. Yeah, and you know I've asked you not to do those silly song parodies in chat. You get a little carried away with them.
Alright, we're here.
A maybe sometimes decent
And prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been
I hate random.
reports of
Why do I
occurrences
play random?
nearby. This must be
That's so weird. You know, that is so weird.
your advantage.
As I know the delay isn't that bad. Whatever. Can't prove it on that one. We're gonna lose track. Bridget's gonna make me lose this by distracting me. Where am I? In the stupid ass prison. Okay. Bridget. Gotta ding the bell. What the dickens? Alright, I'm gonna stop. Focus on what I'm doing here, because I'm gonna end up losing. What do we got? Oh yeah, no cursed object on these settings. Oh! Yeah, I'm dead, by the way. I forgot to take my sanity pills. Frickin' full doors. They want all my money. Only by name, Frigid.
Welcome back. I've got some
Of course it
jobs
was an
ready for
Oni.
you.
Alright, let's run that back. We're just gonna choose Tanglewood. I see, I see.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe
Okay.
it will help your investigation.
Motion sensor, firelight, sound recorder. You guys want to see the stupidest thing ever? This is gonna work. Okay. I can't guarantee this is going to work. I didn't grab the key. Okay. And let me guess, you're gonna change it to a whole lot of shucking going on. Wait a minute. Huh. That's weird. There we go. Never mind the original idea. Know where the ghost is. That was actually kind of funny. Apparently the motion sensor is just OP. Let's see. Whoa! Gotcha. All right. The question is, where are they actually? Oh, right here, and that's a ghost orb. Alright, 1 second. Okay, so I was wrong, I'll admit it. But you gotta admit you're predictable with that. Okay, where is... okay. Facebook, oh, damn.
Found far from there.
Okay. That was fascinatingly quick. Okay. I apologize. Oh. Which... Twitch Mobile is actually going to make me riot. All their improvements brought new problems, and it's infuriating. But I digest. I would like to see that ghost orb again. Alright, what's my media at? Door moved, ghost orbs. Alright. I got that already, okay. Alright then. Good. Now we have the green hall. Okay. Okay. I am getting a little daydreamy. Hydrate. Okay, sure, I'll hydrate. Oh, look, an EMF 5. No, it's not, because that would make the ghost impossible. Alright. So we pretty much already got what this ghost is. What? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Come here. Now I should go get the sound recorder. First. What did I just get? Light switched. Cool. Turn off the power. So now I wait. Now I really kind of wish I was doing a co-working stream. There we go. That is a duplicate, apparently. My fault. Got the salt again. I need it to... Did I get it? Motion sensor? Oh, shoot. Light exploded. That's a unique one. Alright, but now we're in a bad place. But yeah, the reason I like co-working so much and the reason I started doing it is because it does let me work on my both personal and stream projects without having to sacrifice time streaming, and then you guys also get to benefit. I gotta find the bone. And I gotta find the power. So, power. We must find the bone. Whoop. Here we go, and that's a photo. Okay. Yeah, like you guys get to, you know, I'm here, I'm on stream. And then also, I get to work on my tasks, and then I get to interact with you guys in between tasks. Like I said, I'm never gonna be a co-working stream as my main thing. And yes, I heard the crucifix burn again. But it definitely has its benefits. Hey, bingo, look at that. I need 2 more photos. Come on, you need to hunt me. Weird. Never mind, there we go. Strange. Here it comes. Woo! That was close. Did I get it? No. Worth a shot, though. It is, however, not worth a shot a second time because I can't delete any more photos. Oh. EMF reading. Now I just need 1 more photo. And then I need to get the audios, of course. Trying to remember the other things you can get for photos. I know EMF reading is one. Was it freezing? No. What is there? I mean, there is ghost photo if it gives me an event instead of a hunt. You know what I mean? So Ghost, could you give me something? That's not what I wanted to record, and I hope you didn't record it. It did. Wait. I'm very angry now. You know what that means? Can't get perfect because I got trolled. That means I can try an experiment, since I already can't get it. You ready? Nope, didn't think so. Alright. That is a valid video, though. Alright, we're done here. Already can't get a perfect game. So you gotta be careful with that, I guess. That's a way to discourage you from just sitting there and holding record like I do. So that's on me. I'm not even mad at the devs. Not even mad at the game. That was on me. It's just a little frustrating.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And to be real, the investigation bonus is still good. Look at that. 1898. All right. I think I was tempted to just stop talking and then end stream, but no. I'm not going to do that. I'll end properly. But first... Yeah, Jengi. And now, no Jenga for you. Play bag. I'm not playing bags. Oh, so close. Ah, not even close. Nailed it! Okay. Not even close. Kinda close. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. That means if I... Oh, come on. Really? How much give do you want? No shot. What? Come on. I'm closer than I was before, that's why. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Alright, that one counts. Nah. Okay. Enough of that, right? Gage, why are you so obnoxious? Just because I am. Let's go! I am good at all of the games. Whew. Can't even reach from there. You know you can cheat though, I can just do this. Cool. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna start ending. I guess this was a silly stream idea, but, well, I had fun playing Phas anyway. But a fun... Dance for me, puppet. Dance. Dance for me, puppet. You're not allowed to go anywhere unless I say so. I'm gonna redeem random game fact to keep you here longer. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh boy, you are a thing. In Phasmophobia, the asylum used to be a very, very, very big and plain white map. It wasn't very well designed, but I still miss it. It was fun. There you go, there's your random game fact. You can still look it up on YouTube. Phasmophobia Old Asylum. That'll get you. L'écriture. Rigid. I can refuse it. And if my passive aggression didn't send the message, let me be direct. I have said already that I'm feeling tired. So I'm going to end stream early. So entertain yourself, watch some YouTube. I have plenty of cool people I can hang out with on Twitch, but I also know Twitch isn't a place to replace oh, that's weird. Hold on. Unrelated. Yeah, Twitch is a place to watch streamers and hang out and chat. And you should view streamers on this website and any website as entertainers. Or illegally watch TV show. Aw, Duck, you're wonderful. No, you're an amazing person, Duck. Thank you. Your drive-by positivity is very much appreciated, and welcome home. Also, I just realized my just chatting screen has my old chat. You guys want me to keep the old chat here, or do you want me to switch it to the new chat? Damn, at least you made it though, my friend. You've made it now. Keep it. I guess. The reason I'm moving away from Squonk Chat in the first place is because OBS is fighting with me and I can't customize it. Okay, Frigid, but the library is closed. Oh, that's garbage, but at least it beats the alternative. You could have been forced to fly on a Boeing. Nobody wants that. Uh-huh. Existential dread with frigid. Alright, so basically we're gonna end it here. Well, technically no, first of all, submarine was never on the debate. An airplane is absolutely safer than a submarine. Second of all, in the actual debate of trains and planes, trains can have accidents more frequently, but plane accidents are more final. In any case, Fridge, you can find some online chat rooms. But Twitch chat is not a chat room. Twitch chat is the place to chat with chat about the stream you're watching. Okay, so we're gonna find someone to raid. I'm sorry you got here right as we were ending, Ducky, but I'm very glad you got home. I'm glad you got home safe. And I'm glad to hear from you. Well, let's see who can raid. You can do that anywhere. All right. Interesting. I'm just trying to find someone to raid into. What are you playing? What are you playing? Alright, we're gonna go see Millie. I'm hanging out in a couple streams, but they don't really match the energy of here. But Millie is playing Resident Evil 2, and that is on theme. That is horror. So we're gonna go see her. It's funny though, I usually call her Echo, but everyone's been calling her Millie, and it got stuck in my head. Alright. So let me get rid of the raid. You're asking a stupid question because it's the same one she's been playing, Frigid. I know you're an elitist, so you don't have to watch. You don't have to join. You just have to let people have a good time. You don't have to like what they're playing. We're gonna go right into Millennial Echo. Yeah, that's what I had just said. Echo, yeah. Everyone calls her Millie. I always called her Echo. But so many people call her Millie that it got stuck in my head. Alright, we're gonna go start the raid. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry it wasn't the big, exciting, funny stream you expected. Please, as always, take care of yourselves and one another. We are now going to raid into the wonderful Millennial Echo, who is playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. She's a wonderful streamer, so please be on your utmost best behavior as always and represent this community well. And have a good rest of your day or night. I will see you next time. Later.